Well, welcome back to the Elden Ring walkthrough. We're doing a double duty today. We're gonna duty twice in a row. Uh-oh.
He said duty.
I said duty, and look what happened.
He said duty.
So
I mean,
this should be really easy for my computer to handle because they've just lowered the drop point way to the bottom.
Not unlike the weather in Los Angeles right now, I believe. But the interesting thing about video games and this kind of inclement weather, in the olden days, PlayStation 1, Nintendo 64 kind of era, they would have a lot of fog in their game worlds. Because, like you say, all fog was just a very short draw distance. Nowadays, fog is not what you want, because instead of just lowering the draw distance, they'll just like try and generate a load of volumetric fog, which is actually quite computationally expensive. So fog has gone from being the cheap trick to make the frame rate high to being the lazy trick to make the frame rate go low. But that's okay. It seems to be running just fine. You're doing just fine. Don't worry.
Okay. Maybe what I should do is just follow this road.
You've now found the road on which you were trying to follow to find the last map piece. Good job, James. You've unlocked the final part of the game.
And I'm
apart
finally
from the final part
exiting the tutorial. I am really excited. I feel like
Yep, you're now in the third basic tutorial. Once you beat this, you'll be in the advanced tutorial, and then once you beat that, you'll be in the extra advanced tutorial, and then we can actually start the game.
Is this an enemy, or is this just a ghost of Christmas past?
It looks like a ghost of Christmas past, yeah. Now, there's sites of grace and stuff all over the place, but your view distance is quite limited, so keep your eyes peeled for stuff and things. In fact, no, I'm not going to give you clues. Just find the map first.
You know what? I feel like in a world like this...
In a world
covered in snow, fire's your only friend. I'm going to memorize some different spells. Get rid of this. And I'm going to put on... I've got a big fire breath. That, and then I guess that's probably all I need to change. Let's kill those guys that are just being lazy down here.
They were just having a little convention. I don't know why you had to come in and just...
I was just trying to warm them up, Danny.
I know. Well, it's true. They were going to freeze to death.
They
should
They were
appreciate
smoking some herba. I wonder if I just got the ability to craft poison stuff. Sounds like...
Looks like a crystal lizard. They're not called crystal lizards in this. What are they called?
I don't know what the hell they're called. I thought you gave it a name yesterday that was pretty good.
I just called it a crystal lizard, didn't I? Or did I say golden lizard by mistake?
I think Roly Poly is a pretty good name for
you came up with Roly Poly, but that's a good name. I like Roly Poly.
It's easy to get lost out here, huh?
Yeah, it's easy to get lost. The waypoints can be your friend, but you just have to keep your eyes peeled and be careful. You never know what trouble is lurking around the corner.
Oh. Okay. Oh, screw it.
That wolf is as big as your horse.
It's a dire wolf. Oh,
rough stuff. It's, you know, it's tough to watch, but James just learned a valuable life lesson there.
That was not a valuable life lesson. It was a life lesson for sure. Because I feel itchy after that shit.
Okay, that's a very odd analogy, but fair enough.
Let me make sure I hit record because that was gold. Yep. 5 minutes deep.
It really does make people nervous when you do that kind of thing. You know, you should be like an airline pilot with a checklist. You press this button if you press that button if you turn that switch on.
Well,
you don't get off the runway and then find you didn't turn the engines on. Do you know what I mean? Like,
well, hopefully not. But isn't it better to check? Would
yeah,
you rather the pilot be like, "Well, we took off, so I ain't checking the landing gears anymore. Too late."
No, you're missing the point. If he checks everything's correct before he takes the plane off, he doesn't have to keep checking to make sure.
What if he doesn't remember if he checked or not?
Well, but that's why he has a checklist.
Well, not me.
No, we've established that. But that doesn't. I can understand why Morgan has slowly lost his sanity over the last 92 episodes. This, you know, award-winning show.
What's this?
With James.
Uh-oh, frostbite.
I think they call that frostbite. Bye bye.
I lost 35,000.
You know, oh, for James. Because it's foggy, you can't tell where the frostbite is. You have to be careful.
Yeah, I see. I see now.
So James has learned his life lesson for a second time.
It's a death lesson.
Because
anything.
he didn't. Turns out he didn't actually learn it the first time.
No, I told you I didn't.
Never mind.
Now I did.
Yeah.
Now I learned it. What is the life lesson? That you can't see the frost?
Be careful because you can't see the frost that you're going to get frostbitten by. So just chill, cool your jets, Texas. Just take it nice and slow through this area.
Got him. These guys do give quite a bit of souls, considering they're kind of weak.
Well, when you get 30,000, you've made up for your transgressions.
Yeah, that guy gives me 700.
700 is chump change at this point. You need 80,000 souls per level up.
Yeah, but these guys don't, like, they aren't good.
Yeah, but how many of them do you have to brutally murder before you get enough to level up? Like, there are better ways to farm, to be honest. These guys are not.
I don't know.
Exciting. I guess Uncle Morgan never took you to his favorite farming spot.
No, he probably was afraid I'd get too good.
I don't think he felt like you deserved it.
I mean, I definitely deserve it.
You see, the lack of humility is the reason why you don't deserve it.
I'm so humble. I'm like the most humble guy in the world.
No,
I get compliments all the time on how humble I am. It's pretty incredible, honestly.
It's a good thing I know you're a comedian, because otherwise I'd be taking you seriously and then we'd fall out. But anyway.
Kill this wolf. This is who's probably causing all my problems. Here he is.
I took an arrow to the knee.
Oh! Not as good as I thought it was going to be.
I mean, yeah.
I was expecting it to be a little more, I don't know, damaging. Okay, this this is not a good fight.
I feel like I just avoided rather than engaging with these guys, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I think they're everywhere, you know. Like, you just spend a long time having these fights.
Everywhere?
I think so. Back up and heal. Oh my god.
I didn't get spitting, so I guess I learned that lesson. But I'm cold. I'm cold.
Why don't you jump on torrent and head for the map piece?
That's a pretty good idea. I just feel like I beat a boss in 3 deaths that was way tougher than this guy.
No, but it's not, because you've just left the second tutorial. You're now in the big boys game. Got to treat it with the respect it deserves. Everything before this was just easy peasy street.
It's hard to see.
Yep, that's the point.
What? Oh, I thought that was a cliff.
There are cliffs, so be wary of that. But
Okay, now we're on the road. This does not look like a road.
I mean, nothing looks like anything in this place. It's all just a white sheet of paper. It's just
A white sheet of toilet paper.
it's funny that. Has your friend's power come back on yet?
Yeah, I came back yesterday.
Nice. Well, there you go. I think you've now officially unlocked the entire map, if you want to zoom out.
Wow.
There you go. Congratulations, James. You finally beat the tutorial. Now there are potentially... Well, I mean, I think, you know, up above you is probably the most interesting place I can think of.
Yeah, absolutely. This kind of looks like it's a boat or something with like oars off of it, but it's probably just a rock.
It's just a rock.
All right,
I think you read too much into that right there. But
where's my other? Oh, here it is.
and then, you know, there's a place up at the top left you could check out at some point.
Yeah, I'll work my way.
There's
up
all
there.
kinds of stuff, but yeah, there's yeah. There, go where you're going. Do as you do. It's a wolf. Have you ever tried Crystal Bud? It sounds like a lethal combination, to be honest.
Crystal Bud, yeah, it sounds like you've put something on top of some perfectly good weed.
I don't know why that. It's funny, isn't it?
Wow, that guy's got a lot of power. Oh my.
See, I told you these guys are everywhere. You
Don't like 'em.
landed yourself in. Yeah, they're not good. Imagine going to the hospital with an albino blood clot. Doesn't sound like the kind of news. I mean, it looks like you may have cheesed him up against a tree, which... Frostbite. Frostbite. Good boy. Well, it's tough to watch, but...
Looks like he might have cheesed him up next to a tree. Come on, he cheesed me up next to a tree.
Well, I mean, you know... Don't get angry at me for your failings. I'm just here to commentate, spectate, add colour commentary to your wild journey through the lands between, but, you know, I can't play the game for you, James. I don't know what you want me to do.
Come on, you can play the game for me just for a minute. Just for a minute. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight those guys. But I'm surprised that like the wolves die so much easier when there's not somebody riding.
Well, they're not the same wolves because the wolf that the guy is riding on top of is about the size of your horse. Oh, it's tough to watch.
Did you see that? I got, but did you see what I got out of it?
I didn't see what you picked up. Actually.
I got a somber stone 9. That's pretty good.
A smithing stone 9, very good. Yeah, but yeah, the wolf. I think the regular wolves are not the same as the giant wolves on which they ride upon. There's a giant there. There's 2 giants pulling a carriage. The things you see out in the wilderness boggles the mind.
Uh-oh. No. Ah. Don't those giants that are carrying that stuff usually have a treasure in the back of it?
There is treasure in the back of the cart, I believe.
I'm gonna get that treasure. I know it's kind of a sidetracked mission, but it's my own mission, and I really want it. Maybe.
Consecrated snowfield, take 7. Action.
Does it really take 7?
Something like that. Bless you. That was an unexpected sneeze.
Yeah, it came up pretty quick.
I hope you're not coming down with something.
No, I'm not. I hope I'm not coming down with something too, but I shouldn't be. I am fresh off COVID.
He's fresh off, folks. You can't get him any better than he is right now.
What's this one?
Have you ever been to a baseball game?
Technically, well, yeah, I've been to a baseball game. 1.
And have you ever found yourself eating a hot dog at a baseball game?
Oh,
and,
for the record, I'm not allowed to talk about certain things.
I'm not talking about it. I'm just talking about baseball.
Yeah.
I'm talking about it.
Yeah, I have never had a hot dog at a baseball game. I was at a baseball game, and I remember getting a beer, and the beer was like $20. And I only stayed for a couple of innings for the baseball.
I've always wanted to see a baseball game because I'm curious to know what it's like compared to cricket.
I find it painfully boring.
Yeah, well, people say that about cricket, but baseball seems infinitely more exciting to me. You've got the
More
organ
exciting?
going on.
What do you have going on?
You know, the organ. You know, the
I mean, I didn't even realize that was in there.
I don't know. Do they not play that at baseball games?
They probably do.
And all that stuff.
Yeah, but that doesn't bring enough joy to me to think.
It does to me. That's the most. That's exciting stuff. And then you've got baseball happening, and
there's trees.
see now that's a cliff. Now that is the thing you don't.
I think I can do it.
No. Okay, you got away with it, but I mean, you couldn't see the bottom. You shouldn't. Be
I know 40 feet when I see it.
But you can't see through the fog.
Well, I couldn't see 40 feet.
If you can't see 5 feet in front of your face, how can you see 40 feet down?
What is this? Is this worth fighting? No, there's a bunch of them. These are also not uniques.
There's a lot of.
Go.
And like I said, I didn't engage in this entire area. I just moved through it.
Well, some people are scared.
Do you understand my plight? Do you understand why I'm trying to encourage you not to just burn your lives trying to get to, you know what I mean? I did this in 804 deaths. You're going to do it in 8,004 deaths if you're not careful.
I hear you. Okay, I hear you.
Trying to give you some good life advice. It's okay to be chicken shit sometimes.
You know what? When you find yourself in the cold of the dark, sometimes you gotta burn the candle at both ends. You know what I mean?
No, because then you'll be stoned twice as much.
But you gotta
And also,
turn
if you
the
put the
heat up.
burning end of the candle in your mouth, that's just gonna burn your
Well-
tongue. Like, there's just all kinds of problems with that.
Well, look at that.
I mean, this is scary to watch, but yeah, it works.
It works. Here we are.
Okay, now you're back. Yeah, now watch the lightning. You can indeed use it to your advantage, as one just saw. But,
I did not see that. That's great.
Well, the lightning struck two of them and basically killed them. Which is good news.
Oh my god!
What is going on? These are not even difficult enemies. They're just
Don't
putting
say that. You take that
flaming
back.
torches in your. Jesus
You
Christ!
take that back. You saw how fast
James,
they killed
that.
me.
Yeah, that was rough. So that was.
They give you over 700 runes per pop. They're what you call mid-tier enemies, and there's a lot of them.
Mid, and should you be falling so easily to mid-tier enemies at this stage in the game?
When there's a whole bunch of them?
There was about 4 or 5. In fact, it took 2 of them to basically kill you from full health, so we'll say 2. Should you die to 2 mid-tier enemies?
I don't know, Danny. I don't know, okay? I'm working on it.
No, the answer is take the word "don't" out of that sentence. The answer is no.
Oh.
I know we'll do, but yeah, you should not be dying to such low-tier enemies this late on in the game.
We got it this time. We. Trying to get this guy. Got him. Oh. Oh. Those guys are a little tougher. I gotta get my blue. Guy might be strong, but he's an idiot.
Do you not have a sword or something of that nature?
Sword.
You know,
I'm
so you
cooking
can actually.
these guys alive.
Yeah, it's fine. It's. I mean, there's a guy there with a sliver of health, right? You can deal with him quickly. And there's one less to worry about. It's excessive.
Got him. Got him. Got him. Got him.
Yeah, the sliver of health. That was very excessive. That's fine. It's good. Oh, you can probably get a backstab there.
Guy was not paying attention.
That guy was just asking for it. Head buried in the cloth. Did he die? Was that?
I mean, I hope he died. Yeah, he's dead.
I think that's
My
the
guess
thing we
is
don't have
these frost guys
audio.
are harder too, right? What was that?
I was just maybe one of the things without having audio is you don't get the audio clues that somebody's released their souls into the ether, as it were.
Oh, that makes sense. I forgot that you don't have sound.
There you go. You can. You do you have to kill the giants to get the stuff?
I don't know. Maybe not.
think we just hop on, right?
Yeah, you gotta kill the giants, but it shouldn't be too hard. You know what I mean?
Well, I have faith in you. Simply a case of cheese and repeat.
I mean, it's not. I'm just trying to give him a nice quick death.
I mean, this looks painfully slow, to be honest. But does rock damage kind of accumulate? Does it get worse?
I don't know.
Oh, Jesus, the chains are broken. So now he's going to be free. Oh, no, you want to go to his face for the riposte.
Wanted it to be a fair fight, you know what I mean? Okay. Get this riposte.
I mean, you're just rubbing salt in the wound now. Well, fair enough.
Ooh, that was a quick turnaround.
I must avenge the death of my brother. Oh, he's just going to take it like a champ. Job done.
Hey, so let's see what I did all that for.
No, not.
Flowing curved sword.
Great.
I'll probably never
Good
use
news. Yeah, worth it. Anyway.
Let's just see what a flowing curved sword is. Need 17 dex. Nope, never gonna use it.
Anyway, I mean, at least you can say you've done it. It's a matter of personal achievement and pride.
I done did it. Oh, I guess I'll use one.
Be summoned steed by consuming one of your flasks. Poor Torrent. Used and abused. Yeah, anyway.
Oh.
Nope. Bye-bye,
And then I had to, like, get rid of them. Jeez. Oh, they're chasing an invisible crystal lizard. Uh-oh.
You're being invaded. Prepare for battle.
Come on, Anastasia.
There she is. I remember Anastasia.
She's not very
Wow,
memorable.
that was a big bonk on the head there. I think James might just be able to cheese his way through this using his bonking club.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Nope, nope, no, no, no. She's coming in with the guillotine maneuver.
Wow.
Oh, that was a lot of damage.
She kind of
One more should do.
sucks.
Job done.
Oh, I got the... I've never had one of those. I can probably upgrade anything, right?
I don't remember what the somber ancient smithing stone
It's the
does.
It's the final like stone to level up your stuff.
Well, there you go. I thought it was just a smithing stone 9, but I'm sure it'll be useful for something somewhere at some point. These dogs look excited by something. Nope. Playtime's over,
I
Bobbies.
cooked 'em.
Oh god. Mass genocide there by James. Animal hater
I
Heaney.
missed it.
Oh. Oh, were they chasing the invisible crystal
Yeah.
lizard? Ah, that makes sense. I like that. That's a nice little detail. Now, Pill always told me the best way to deal with these was to get on a horse and then just, you know,
Whoa!
hold your sword out. But you don't have a sword, so... Do you have a sword?
I mean, I do, but what is the sword going to
Oh,
do?
but you can't get on torrent, can you? Because if you can sit on the horse and just hold the sword out, and if you hold the sword out right where the trail is, it'll just run into your sword and die. So you literally don't have to do anything; it'll just kill itself.
Oh, it looked like it was.
But you can't use the sword there, so it doesn't quite work.
I think this is.
Oh, you
what I'll
can't
do.
use the horse. You can use a sword, obviously. It's There you go.
Wow.
Nice.
White Shadow's Lure. Let's see what the hell that is. Where are the ashes of war listed? Here we go. Here it is. This Ash of War grants an armament of the occult affinity of the following skill. White Shadow's Lure. Hold armament in brief silent prayer to create a white shadow. The apparition lures in foes of human build who are not in combat, drawing their aggression. Effective on demi-humans, even if they are already in combat. Oh, so it's kind of like an oral decoy of sorts.
Yeah, I think it just kind of aggroes bystanders into fighting for you, but I can't think of many situations where there would be bystanders. I don't know.
Well, they said even if they are in combat.
Oh, I thought you said if they were not in combat. Fair enough.
Whoa!
Oy, 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 oy.
Oh,
It's going to take a lot of damage.
well, I'll give a lot of damage. The good news. That guy didn't last very long. Felt like there was a guy up here, but I guess it's just I thought he was like a person to talk to.
Is he a merchant?
Is he a merchant?
He's just another customer.
There's something.
Beware of the lightning.
Is that it? That they just discharge like that?
Pretty much.
Stone sword key.
Those are useful if you ever need to open things up.
Oh. Ooh, a dungeon.
A dungeon, yes, you could always go in there if you like.
I guess I will. Because it's also behind this stuff. I might have enough runes to level up now.
You have 64,000. So
Well, I
if
mean,
you pop a few,
itemized.
yeah, you might.
I don't know that I have enough. Whoa, I did not see those guys.
Wandered into trouble there.
Okay.
I don't think there's actually anything useful here other than just the big giant boys.
Oh. God. Like killing the big giant boys to get souls? Is that what you're saying is useful?
I mean, I can't remember. I seem to remember it not being worth it. I definitely remember this area. And it being not of significant import. Rats! To come out of my
Hunger
loft.
rat.
Can't.
Oh, madness!
Oh.
I thought that guy was maybe not even gonna get up. Oh, I'm alive! Oh. Did you see that?
Unfortunately, yeah. I mean, I was wondering what you were doing there.
I thought I was dead, so I was just waiting to reload.
It's like you didn't have to take the madness literally, James. You could have healed.
Come on.
Oh, it's funny. It's why people watch. Entertaining. So what about this dungeon then? How about that? That sounds like a good laugh, doesn't it? That rat has definitely got babies. Have you been watching The Last of Us?
Oh yeah, I'm caught up too.
I haven't seen the latest one yet.
Oh wait, I actually haven't seen the latest one either. I just realized
good.
it.
Yeah, I wonder if that rat has been consumed
by the fungus.
Well, they call it yeah. There's a technical term for it, isn't there? But yeah, we'll call it fungus.
Did you play the video game?
Played the first one, but not part 2 because that's PlayStation exclusive and one does not hear in a PlayStation. I believe it will be
Are you
coming to
planning
PC.
on it? Yeah, I was just gonna say.
Yeah. Wait, 100%.
Okay. I've been really impressed. Aaron and I have been actually replaying the first game over just as like kind of to watch it while it's while we're going through it. It's really interesting to watch the adaptation play out.
Was Erin familiar with the video game before?
No, she wasn't, and she
six?
doesn't play video games with me very often. But she's really enjoying The Last of Us. I mean, the storytelling is so good. It's hard not to enjoy.
I like the fact that it's a good adaptation, I think, because it's very faithful to the narrative of the games.
A lot of it is like word for word.
Yeah, exactly. But then at the same time, it still expands out into areas that the games just didn't really have, maybe the opportunity to do so because of the fact that it was, well, it's a video game, innit? So you got to put game in there at points. But I think like the third episode was a good example of that. Like the whole.
Bill. Yeah, the build.
Yeah, that was a good.
Well, what's funny is I didn't realize it until because I was playing the game at the same time. But there was a lot of alluding to that relationship that in the first time I played it, it was totally over my head.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's there in the game, and the clues and all the it's there. But the TV show really kind of properly explores it. That the games just obviously don't have chance to, because you're not going to watch it like an hour of cutscenes about a beautiful relationship or whatever. Because you want to play a game, but the narrative was there, so that's why I like it. It's good, and I also like the fact that it's impressive to me just how immersive the world is for a I know it's an expensive budget. Why is it like 100 million or something? I don't know, but you can do more now in a series than you could do in a feature film, which is only 2 hours long. Like 10-15 years ago, like it's impressive to me.
Yeah,
just
I
how
agree.
good it looks.
So do you see what I see?
I mean, I can see you dancing around some ruins, just
Do you know what's
wasting
in there?
time. Don't
There's a
care
dungeon
what's
in
in there. There's a dungeon in there.
Yeah.
You sure you're not losing? Are you sure you're not got? Are you sure you haven't got the madness again?
I'm absolutely positive. I just don't know how to get in.
There's no dungeon in there.
Oh, there's a dungeon in there.
No. Maybe if you maybe
if I
there's
get
a
on
wall. Maybe you have to. Yeah. Well, no. Well, yeah, maybe. But can you climb up on the wall that's like connecting across and then fall down into it? There's no dungeon in there. There's absolutely
Danny,
not in a
there's a
million
dungeon
years
in
a dungeon in there. I'm telling you now. Oh, there's a dungeon in there.
I got it.
Well, I've never been in there, so fair enough. Yowzers.
Oh, I hope
I
it's
mean, it's
something
not.
good.
It's not so much a dungeon as the chest, but you know, still. Good job, James.
Unendurable frenzy. That's what these guys are doing. That's a pretty cool move. Now, how the hell do I get out? Oh, easy.
Wait, yeah, I think he got knocked down when you went in there. Nice. Good job, James. I never found that, so that one was a bit too well hidden for me.
Oh, do move.
Oh, you got steamrolled.
And he's poisoned. Oh, I should have picked that up. Yikes! Oh, no, no.
Well, slamming that seal down showed them these pieces.
Yeah, no kidding. Is he attacking the other guy?
Possibly. I'd just leave him to it at this point. I mean,
Oh, yeah, he's dead.
I think you know you've come for you've seen all there is to see. I'm sure.
Oh, no, there's something in there, and I want to take it.
Okay. I mean, he's got a sliver of health left. I'm sure. Some kind of
Now that
ranged
guy's
attack.
awake. Golden Rune 13. That's pretty good. All right, you're probably right. I think now I've really taken everything it had to offer. Where did I come from?
Well, have a look at the map.
I can't.
It's
because
more
I'm
way.
considered in combat.
Oh, I see. Well, if you
But
jump
I
on
know I'm
Tonic-
going
well,
towards
yeah, you're going
that blue.
that way.
All right. I feel like I maybe didn't get everything, but I got something. And
You
I'm
found
outta here.
more than I did, but it's all good for you. But as we say, it's not critical to completion of the story. What's that over there? Oh, you've been here
That's just
before,
a chair. I've been here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was gonna go to the dungeon that's down there. Got distracted. But we could do that at a different time, right?
It's not going anywhere, so you can do it in whichever order you wish to.
This place looks so creepy.
Now this place is interesting. You'll have some fun here. I'm not going to say anything.
Oh, is that a site of grace? Good.
Yeah.
Let's level up. I guess 30? Well, let's just check really quick if that spell needs like one extra level in something. Oops. 31. I'm not going to get 31. Alright. So I'm going to put it into Arcane. I think 30 is a good one to stop at for a bit, and then start going into strength. But I really like this weapon, and I think it's ready for. I think I can level it up one more to the final thing. I got this like super special stone.
Sounds good to me.
How long has this been recording? 45 minutes. Is this the light? Nope, I always make that mistake.
Well, I always do that. It's people hate me for it, but I always get confused as to which one the blacksmith's in. I think it is this one. No, it's no, it's not. No, it is that one. No, it's that one. I hate my life. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to 15 minutes of inventory management with James Vivian Heaney.
Oh, I need smithing stone 8.
Oh,
But
bad.
this
No.
needs somber ancient dragon smithing stone.
Oh yeah, go and then upgrade your bubble boy horn.
I don't even
Do
use it though, so I don't think I want
Well,
it.
start. You should start. You should You should keep that somber smithing stone. Let's go back and play some game. Go on, James. 15 minutes. Let's make them count.
Greetings.
Okay, okay. Give me a second. Okay, so I guess I could level this up. I've got the close grave ward, but I just don't have enough. Oh, there's something you should know. I can hear it from across the wing, past the round table. The howling, the wailing of the spirits, the fear, the curse. I can even hear repulsive, twisted malice in itself.
You should keep your distance.
Thanks.
I know you're strong, but please. I can hear it from the howl.
Well,
You should keep
that
your
time she
distance.
said her words. Well, I might as well level that. I only need 1,000.
Pop 5 for 1,000.
Just in case I'll pop 6.
Oh, doesn't trust my math. Pop 200.
Well,
more.
I
That's
just
fine.
there was a little bit. I think it was at
Greetings.
40, so I think it was
You
10,000.
Oh, I
spirit
see.
Ugh, 400.
400. Miles away. Pop 2 more. Oh, pop 1 more. Never mind.
Are you here for spirit tuning?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was 200 souls, isn't it? Too much, is it? Great.
All right. Just in case of emergency. Wow, it's such a huge map.
Yeah, I remember being confused by the size of the map at first, but it certainly does open up. But is it really that much bigger compared to Dark Souls 3 in terms of actual?
It's hard for me to tell because they don't just have a map of Dark Souls 3.
That's what I mean. So like in this, it's a big map. So the map is probably bigger, but there's a lot of empty space in that map as well. You know. So in terms of actual playing area, for want of a better term, is it roughly the same? Is it bigger?
I don't know. It feels bigger. What I'd really like is like a master edition, and maybe it wouldn't include Elden Ring, but where they have all the different Dark Souls games kind of linked together through some sort of a walkable path.
Oh, that would be fun. Like a transition between the games. You
Yeah.
could keep the same character, in fact. So you didn't
that
have to
fog
rebuild
door-
every time.
That fog door is not actually a boss, and it just is a block. Like he can be on both sides of it. That's weird.
Well, something to think about.
It seems like a part of the puzzle.
Does feel that way.
Oof, I think I can make this.
Just go down the ladder.
This whole place seems kind of abandoned.
Would you like a stumbling egg? Have you ever seen Stranger Things?
Oh yeah, I've watched all of them.
It's quite good, isn't it?
Yeah, it's wonderful. In fact, I voted because I got to do my SAG voting as a member of the union. I get to
Yes,
vote on
yes,
the
he's a
awards.
member of SAG. Yes, yes.
And I
yes,
voted.
yes.
I voted it being the best action series.
Did it win?
I actually didn't check. It just got released on Sunday. But I also
let's find out.
voted. I forget his name, but he's the guy who played Short Round and he's in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I'm not sure of his name, but
But I did see that he won, and I voted for him. I kind of feel like
it's good
all
to
of my
know.
votes were the correct
Yeah.
vote.
that it's good to know that they're taking James's opinion seriously. over
As
the
they
Screen
damn well
Actors
should.
Guild. That's interesting, isn't it? Yeah. What's that thing in Stranger Things where they always end up going to? I forget the name of it.
Upside down.
Oh, that's it. Yeah.
The four figures.
Oh, this. Yeah. What's that blue thing that you're stood on? It's interesting.
It seems like it probably needs. I'll try Marguerite's shackle.
Oh no. Oh, maybe
Oh.
maybe you should.
Oh.
Oh, there you go.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh, right. Oh, it's a bit like the upside down, isn't it? That's
Oh
interesting.
my god, it is like the upside down.
There you go.
That's
There's
so
a method
awesome.
to this.
I love it. That's a really cool little trick. Because like now it's like pitch black outside.
Well, what did it tell you? What did the
Light
what did
all
the,
four blue things.
Well, there you go. There's your mission.
Yeah.
We're up in towers. You can. Well, they're not all in the towers. Some of them are done around. But yeah, go light the flames. Do the thing. Do the
Okay.
thing. Like the thing.
Do the thing. Let's see if this bridge thing is now open. Uh-oh.
Oh!
That wasn't cool.
Stuff.
Oh, no. Oh, there's the footsteps. I do not like this.
Yeah, you gotta keep an eye on the footsteps. It's not easy. I'll be honest. Do you like that one? Just right there. Oh, there you go.
God. I mean, this is clearly not the way to do it. He takes way too much damage to just swing wildly.
Yeah. That's true. But I'm not sure how long I should enjoy myself before I give you the answer to your conundrum.
Well, I think, therefore I am. Let's see if
You see, the thing is, somebody had to tell me the best way to figure this out, because there's no way you could really figure it out for yourself reasonably.
Are you
I don't know how
kidding?
people
I'm a
figure
puzzle
stuff out in this game.
master.
No, I mean, you know the puzzle. You need to go into the upside down and light the four flames, or whatever it is.
Yeah, but the puzzle
I'm
is
saying,
also
like,
how
how
to
can you,
see the
how to,
enemies.
Yeah.
I think I gotta
yeah,
take them out
exactly.
to the snow.
Hmm.
Or let's see. Eight.
I mean, there's more than one solution, right?
I don't know. Is there more than one solution?
I mean, I'm not sure. In theory, there is. You either need to be hidden, or you need to find a way to make them not hidden. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, and I tried Marguerite's shackle. And I think maybe... Let's see. Marguerite's shackle did not work. So maybe if I had like an oil to pour on them. I've got an
Now-
idea. If I can just get them toxic, then they'll be fuming.
That might work. I've not tried that, but that might work.
Alright, so I kind of feel like I should have put poison on. But instead, I'm going to do this. Okay. That did not work. Alright, well, I'm going to get poison mist. I'm going to do a couple different things.
Do you have?
And
Well,
I also have the ability
I'm
to...
not going to tell you.
No, don't tell
I
me
know
yet.
they don't. No. Tell me when you want me to tell you.
I think it won't be today. I think that I'll finish
Ah.
this video. Because we've only probably got about 5 minutes left of it. So either I'm going to be
that's
able
a
to
shame.
figure it out with this next thing.
But it
Or
might
not.
be in your inventory already. I don't know. Can I look at what's in your inventory?
Okay.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Just keep going. Go, go, go.
I could mimic nearby objects also.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't think you do have the thing that you need, but
Okay. Well. But maybe this will work.
I mean, I could. I mean, they told me. They just told me where it is and to just grab it. I mean, it's not a massive secret. It's just a thing you need to get from a merchant, and then it'll help you a lot. I mean,
Is there a whole bunch of these guys?
there's 4 or 5 of them.
Okay.
It's
Well-
almost impossible to do it by just trying to swing blindly in the dark, like you say. It's. I'm trying to remember. Is it? Do you remember the hermit guy? The hermit master shack, or whatever he's called.
Not really. Oh, he
I mean,
did creep
the-
up on me.
That's what I mean. The mist is not going to work. The hermit merchant shack. You know, Mr. Jibs.
I don't remember that shack.
Okay. Well,
Oh, what a backstab.
he's a glutton for punishment, folks.
Oh, I got an idea.
Back yourself in the corner. What's happening?
Is he going through the wall?
Probably. I mean, most enemies in FromSoft games do, and he's dead. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, I think that's the end of this video, and I'm gonna have to go to that hermit next time.
I will, in my parting gift to you. Assume, are we doing more episodes after this one?
I don't know. I'm not sure. I think. Do you have time? What time is it by you?
It's quite late. I do have to go. Yeah.
Yeah, I
but
think this is
don't
a
know,
good
like-
amount because I also have to remember to edit that death of the mimic in the last one. If I record too many, I
Yeah.
might mess that up.
Don't want to.
But I do
blow your
appreciate
mind,
you coming
do
along. I think we made some good progress today.
My parting gift for you is a hint.
Okay.
You should go to the Hermit Merchant Shack. It's located near the city of Ash or whatever it's called.
Well, whatever it's called, I have no idea what it's called.
The capital outskirts, you know, that kind of area.
Capital outskirts.
Well, you see roughly where you see like where the bit the to your right, a bit more, about there, up a bit, up a bit, up a bit. Keep going up, keep going up. There you go. That bonfire you were on there.
This one?
It's in that general area, I think.
Maybe this finger reader crone?
No, what's the bonfire above the finger reader crone? That's the closest one to where you need to go.
All
In
right.
fact, let's just do it quickly. Go
Let's
to that
just do it.
bonfire.
Let's just do it. We got
Yeah,
time
it's
for that
only
in this
round-
recording.
You see that? You see the road that was just above it. So if you go back on the map again,
This
don't know if there's that was yeah. Well, that might have spawned you. In the back. No, like zoom. No. Zoom in on the side of the wall, up there. So you see how there's like a path, like there, that right where your mouse just was. So you want to go there.
Here. And then I should be able to, once I get there, make it.
Oh, hopefully. If you go to that shack. There'll be a merchant there that you want to speak to.
All right.
It's
It's possible that if I didn't care about having less than 1,000 deaths, I could have just ground myself into a bloody nub over
People
and over
might-
trying to poison those
Yeah, I
guys.
mean, here's the thing, right? Like, there's no way you'd have figured this out for yourself, right? Like in a million years.
Yeah.
And
Well, maybe in a
and-
million. But
well,
I'm
maybe
not
in a
going to live
million.
that
You,
long.
well, you know what they say about monkeys with typewriters, but I mean, what I'm trying to
do.
say is that what I'm trying to say is that they gave me this hint, you know, in the chat when I did it, and I think it's only fair because, you know, I don't want to make the game too easy for you, but at the same time, it's like, you know, yeah, I don't know what you'd have just burned time trying to throw mist in people's faces and whatever else you were
Yeah.
going to do.
But you got to admit, that was a pretty good idea. It didn't seem to work.
I like the logic of it, but none of it was going to work is the problem. And it just feels a little unfair for them to tell me that straight away, more or less, and for me to then just sit there and watch you struggle on. But there you go.
And another
Take your
sight of
seat.
grace.
So if you go and talk to the merchant,
Is someone there?
the hermit
Customer.
merchant will sell you
Well,
a torch. I
how
think it's
long has it
called
been?
the Guardian's torch or the Sentry's torch. There you go. That'll do. So you need to buy one of them. 7,000 ruins.
Well, I got that kind of runes in an itemized form. 16. Let's use one of these.
Something else?
Purchase.
So now, if you go back into the upside down,
Yeah.
what you need to do is you need to have your weapon in one hand and you have to have the sentry torch in the other. And then as long as you've got that set, I think you can even have it like on your back or whatever, you know, like a shield on your back. But as long as you've got the sentry torch equipped, they'll appear as they get closer to you, so you'll be able to see them.
Well,
It makes
that
all the
that is going to
difference.
be very helpful. I'm going to reload this area so that I'm there at the beginning of the next video. All right, Danny, thank you very much. If
You're
people
welcome.
have
That's my
enjoyed
parting
this,
gift for you.
That
Sorry,
was
yes.
a wonderful gift. If people have enjoyed this, then my guess is they could throw a like on there and it would cost them zilch. If you're not subscribed, then I commend you for coming back and finding these videos every time. But subscribe. Leave a comment. Tell us how you think we're doing. But if you really want to go that extra mile and support this content, go to Patreon and sign up. You get early access to the videos. Right?
Sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes. Most of the time. I can't remember when they don't get at least some early access.
The most 95% of the time. Sometimes we forget, but we do our best.